Blueprint Pro Wrestling here in South Florida, the DS SportsPlex in Deerfield Beach, making her debut for Blueprint, Gabby Ortiz.
Hello! Thanks for having me.
What was it like, first of all, being out here in South Florida? Have you ever worked South Florida before?
I've never worked South Florida, but South Florida is very near and dear to my heart. I spent every summer here from when I was 2 to about 14 years old. My aunt lives in West Palm Beach, so I was always in this area growing up all summer.
Okay, Gabby, so 2 to 14. What is Gabby Ortiz doing during the summer in West Palm Beach?
Going to the beach, getting tan, getting sunburned, getting bug bit, getting West Nile virus, getting treated, going back on the beach. Those are my summers here.
West Nile virus wasn't going to kick you down, right?
No, not Gabby Ortiz.
What was it like for you growing up? Tell us where you grew up and tell us some of your background, high school, athletics.
Will do. I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, not outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, not in Doylestown, not in Holmesburg. I was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up. In
Geno's or Pat's?
Neither. Go to Max's.
What? Max's? I never heard of Max's. Wait a second.
Well, you're hearing about it now. They're great. Max has a good cheesesteak.
Wow. Okay, Gabby, sorry. How do you go to Geno's Pat's?
So I went to a creative and performing arts high school, affectionately known as Kappa in Philadelphia. I studied drama and I played softball when I was there. It was a great time and I love that school. If you are in Philly and you want to go to high school, go to Kappa. You'll have a great time.
Was that something you wanted to do, was get into acting or theater?
Yeah, it was. It was something I wanted to do. I really loved it for a long time, but then it lost, I'll be honest, it lost its fire to me. It got really boring and it wasn't giving me what it used to. I needed to find something else and somewhere else to channel this energy that I had that I couldn't in musical theater or in straight plays. And then I found this. I found professional wrestling and it's perfect.
It's another type of theater.
Yes,
it is.
It is. And then you get to kick people's butts too, which is awesome.
Right, so you had that athletic and that entertainment mix for you and all, which is what you're both doing.
It was really like the perfect marriage for me. It worked out. It was like meant to be.
Plays that you played in, was there a certain play that you look back on that you were like in school, they were like, oh, I love this part?
I loved doing Antigone, which is a Greek tragedy. Not a lot of people understood it when I did it, but I loved it, so I don't care what anybody else did. I don't care what anybody else thought. And I did Rent. I played Mimi. That was fun.
After high school, did you do any college or any theater after that?
Right into the work fields. I had to support me and my dad, and I had to work, and I did, and I currently work for the city of Philadelphia. I am an executive assistant to Mayor Kenny in Philadelphia.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, did you have a job doing that and all? I'll touch on that in a second. I want to just, for this part of it and all. So was it just you and your dad then growing up?
It was me, my mom, and my dad. My mom passed away right after high school. It was really tough, and I took a break, and I needed to gather myself and get myself together and learn how to just live without her. That was really hard to do, but then I did it, and I honor her every single day. And Gabby Ortiz, her name was Sharon Ortiz. I go by her last name.
Your dad, what does he think about wrestling?
He loves it. My mom probably wouldn't have actually, but he loves it. He's at almost all my shows. When he can make it out, he's there. He's right in the front row, his camera phone out. He's awesome. He's why I like pro wrestling. I grew up watching it with him.
What did you watch?
We watched WWE. Undertaker was like kind of our family's favorite guy, but we had a cardboard cutout of Stone Cold Steve Austin in my dad's office, so he was always in my house just watching over us.
That is so great.
Yeah.
You should talk about working for the city of Philadelphia.
It's amazing. It's amazing to serve the people in the city I grew up in. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's really awesome.
And this is timely now. Because Kane just won for mayor.
I was gonna pick on my boss because his birthday was the day Kane got elected, Glenn Jacobs. He got elected. I was like, oh, watch out! I think I found a new boss, but I didn't do that. I didn't do it. I was like, he might actually get mad at me. Let me not.
What do you think of having some? How is the city treating pro wrestling? And do they have any fundraisers or things like that with the city? You're working for the city now, so it's interesting to me that if there was something going on up there, has the mayor seen you wrestle? Has anyone seen you wrestle?
He hasn't seen me wrestle, but a couple of my coworkers have come out and seen me wrestle, but they're very supportive. So my boss, we all got together and we helped do the Royal Rumble setup party when they were in Philly. So I met Mark Henry and Bailey. They came out. It was amazing. They were great. They gave my boss a title, replica championship. It's literally in his office, right above his desk. They couldn't be more. My life kind of like fell perfectly, and it's because of my mom. She's watching over me. She made sure that everything aligned.
Everything fell into place. All right, Gabby. Then I have to ask you this. I'm going to go to a side street here as we're going on our path. Has Gabby Ortiz ever thought, hey, let me borrow that belt for a little bit in the mayor's office?
You know what? I did hold it, and it's about my height. It's big, and you don't realize it because the guys holding it are big. So when I held it, I was like, it was so heavy and big, but it's so cool, and it's really nice, and I would totally take it.